I am presenting my CS108 final project for Professor Stevens' spring 2017 semester. This project is called Mini iTunes, which essentially has the same flavor/format of the real iTunes web application, except on a smaller scale given time limitation on the project. I begin by authenticating the user via a login form, which requires the user to enter in an email address, a password, and some sort of user confirmation code. By default, the email address is johnsmith@bu.edu, the password is some generic password, and the user confirmation code is a bunch of zeros. So let me add in my own credentials in here, which is my own BU email. As my user confirmation code Boston University, I added my Boston University password. I authenticated, and it gave me a cookie which has the remember user as my BU email. My confirmation code is Boston University. I am authenticated. I'm good to go. I'm in this server. I go back to the home page. I first show how the user can buy a song from Mini iTunes. So let's say I want to buy Moana's How Far I'll Go by Ole Carvalho. So I enter all my credentials. By default, Chrome enters the credentials for me. I add in a random ID address. I managed to add in a genre for that. I have my zip code. I live in the state of Massachusetts. I add in my city, my address, and I choose Vo Carvalho's How Far I'll Go. I submit my order. My wish has been granted, which is a good thing. No HTML error. I go to my Gmail. I log out of my Gmail. I re-log into my Gmail, enter in my password. I enter in my password, and then sure enough, even though it's marked as spam, I have my user confirmation data, which has Pop, How Far I'll Go by Moana, and the other data from it. I go back to my website. I begin showing off the tables. So I have my song list, which has the ID of the song list, the year of the song being produced, the name of a song, the artist of a song, which can have more than one artist, the genre, which can have more than one genre, and the description. Let's say I want to change Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. I select that. It has all the descriptions. It has all the stuff. I have a description right now. So let me change the description by updating the song data. Let's just say Super Bowl Jam by Gaga. I submit the update song. I go back, and sure enough, there it is. It's updated. Now let's say I want to add in a description completely by Sounds of Silence by Simon Garfunkel. So I click on Sounds of Silence. I have no vendors because it's a newly added song. I update the song data. Let's just say this is my live performance song or something like that. Just something very generic. I submit it. I go back to my homepage. I then have a live performance song for Simon Garfunkel. I can add a completely new song, which I add in with ID 100. Yeah, year 2000. I could add Destiny Child's Independent Woman. Independent Woman by Destiny's Child. And the genre should definitely be pop in this one, so it's pop. I add in the song. I submitted, the one songs were inserted. I go to the home page, and sure enough, there it is, Independent Woman. Now I go to the vendors. So I click on the vendor website, and it has the following attributes. It has the song ID, the song, it has the date, which means by default is zero for the purchase of a song, because nobody's purchased a song yet. It has none for the date identification, and for website, let's say for example, I go to Million Reasons iTunes.com, or actually go to Kiss the Rain by Amazon.com. I open a link in the new website. I then search for Kiss the Rain, and to make it significantly easier, I search for here, and there it is. It gives me all the examples of Kiss the Rain by Yurima. I immediately close the website, and then it gives me a vendor. And then finally I have instrument selection, which will be able to give me the instrument ID, the instrument. So let's say for example I want to see what instrument Kiss the Rain has. I look at 9 and it's just piano from Yurima. It determines whether it's a type of single or is it album, or yeah. And if I select on the instrument ID, it'll give me back to the main page. So then finally, this application is used for just simply being able to demonstrate the mini iTunes application and be able to show the functionality of the mini iTunes. Thank you very much for this semester project.